Hello everybody, so today I am going to be trying the Dubur Amla hair oil that seems to have become really popular on social media and all over the internet. It's kind of a bit suspect because it's so cheap and there's quite a few questionable ingredients in it. I've watched quite a few videos already of people trying it, but nonetheless a lot of people swear by it, especially a lot of people in India who use this a lot, like this particular one. When I bought it, I'm sure it was like £2 something, but it's currently £3.99 at Superdrug in the UK, so very cheap. Regardless of the fact that it's kind of questionable, if I'm not entirely sure if I want to put this on my hair, but for the sake of my YouTube channel and I guess just trying things out in my hair, we're gonna try it today. So I've just shampooed my hair, haven't conditioned it because I had a lot of like silicone buildup that I needed to get rid of. Otherwise this would just sit on top of it and it wouldn't really do anything, if it's gonna do anything anyway. And I'm really intrigued to see what it smells like because everyone says that it smells awful. The first ingredient is paraffinum liquidum, which is mineral oil, which is not the best ingredient that you want to see. Oh, it's got dyes in it, yeah. So it's got yellow, green and red dyes, which I've also heard is kind of like, why did they bother putting dyes in it? Let's give it a smell. I can already start to smell it. Ooh, that's very bizarre. It reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. It kind of smells like old ladies. I know that sounds awful, but you know how a lot of the time old ladies smell like soap for some reason? It smells like a bar of soap, just like a bar of soap. So it's quite like an old-fashioned smell. It's a little bit musty. It's green. Yeah, it looks like olive oil. It's actually thinner than olive oil. I don't even want to put it on my hair because it just smells so bad. Whilst I'm applying it, I'm just going to explain to you what I think it's going to do according to my own research. Oh, it's dripping everywhere. I'm going to put the supposed benefits of this oil on the screen now. I think that that's just honestly what the Amla is said to do, but this particular oil has a lot of other crap in it that may not exactly be having all these benefits that people think they are. I think a lot of it is placebo. That's just my honest opinion. A lot of people are saying that the only reason it makes your hair feel really soft and shiny is because the mineral oil coats your hair strands and it kind of acts like a seal over your hair strands. I feel like this is going to do a similar thing to basically what silicone does. If you haven't watched my silicone video, I highly recommend watching it. I explain about what silicone is and why it's used in conditioner and what it does to your hair and whether or not you should avoid it or not. It's good for your hair in that it can seal in the moisture and it protects it from like outside elements and protects it from sort of drying out. But the thing is, they can build up if they're not washed off properly, and especially if you use them too much. It's literally like putting a sealant on your hair, and if you're just putting layer and layer and layer of more sealants on your hair, then it's just gonna dry out because no nourishment and moisture can get in. So that's my take on it. Someone also said that if you have like bleached hair or very light blonde hair, it's probably best not to use this because it does have dye in it and it could potentially dye your blonde hair green. I'm not sure if that would really happen, but maybe just avoid it anyway. Oh, it smells so bad. It's like a very old perfume or something. Okay, so my hair is pretty much saturated now. It's very smelly. I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'm gonna put my hair up and leave it for about an hour or so. This is the aftermath. Here's my notes about Amla oil and yeah. Oh my god, for the love of Christ, don't drop that. Can you imagine if that went on my carpet? It would just, I'd have to throw it away. It would just stink out the whole carpet. So I'm going to put a lid on this firmly straight away. Say hello to all the Bratz dolls. They're waiting for their final footage shots. Final episode coming soon. I can still smell it. Get the shampoo on it. Definitely needs a lot of shampoo. Get it all out. Oh, it's coming out. I can see it coming out all green. Lovely. I'm gonna give it a good scrub out of my scalp. You see like all the yellow foam coming out of my hair. I'm gonna shampoo again. So even though I've shampooed it twice, my hair feels like I've just conditioned it, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and condition it anyways. Okay, I'm back. I shampooed my hair twice, conditioned it, and then I've just blow dried it straight. I didn't put any serums or anything on it to like change the result. I put a little bit of heat protectant in, but nothing fancy. I mean, it feels soft. I don't know. You tell me, what do you think? It definitely feels good and it looks good and it's getting longer. But my ends are pretty dry at the moment. I do need a trim, but I don't want to lose this precious length. But yeah, also I can still smell it really faintly. As I was blow drying my hair, I could just kind of faintly smell it. Not enough for someone else to notice that it's a bad smell, but just because I now know the smell, just a slight linger of the smell. But there's no residue really, and it's not like unpleasant, like I can deal with it. I have managed to wash all of it out and the water was running like bright yellow as it was coming out. It's not bad. Will I use it again? I'm not entirely sure. It's just the fact that it's green and it smells so strong and that it's mainly mineral oil just puts me off using it again. I used this much of the bottle considering it was full, so not a lot, and I've still got a lot left. It kind of seems like a waste. Clearly a lot of people use this and it's worked for them, so it can't be harming your hair too much. I personally would prefer to go with something a little bit more natural and with maybe just sort of better ingredients in it. I really hate waste. I always try to use everything I have until the last drop, but I just don't feel like I want to use this again. I was gonna say, oh, I could like send it to someone, but like it's really so inexpensive that it wouldn't be much of a gift, would it? You can't exactly give it to a charity shop or anything. It's like they can't really resell it. If anybody knows what you can do with half-used products, like can I like donate it somewhere? Like they don't really have anything like that around where I live, but I wish there was a way to not waste things. If anyone knows any other uses for this particular Amla oil that I could potentially use it for, let me know. Maybe I'll use it as like a degreaser if I need to like loosen some cogs. Maybe I'll use this, I don't know. Degreaser? No, that's the wrong word. That was my take on the Dabur Amla hair oil. There's some videos on the screen that you might enjoy. Give them a click and I will see you there. Also follow me on Instagram, bye.